Miss Sanchez?
Hi.
It's nice to meet you. Is this Xander?
Hi.
Hi. My name is McKenna. I think we talked on the phone earlier this week. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's great to finally meet you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Good. Did you guys have a easy trip over here, getting here to Mayfair?
Yeah, we found it pretty good, and there's a little traffic, so it wasn't too bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know our meeting is after school hours, so I was just wondering if it interfered with like work or anything for you.
No, yeah. I work as a nurse at the local hospital, so
Oh.
yeah. I was able to get out just in time.
That's awesome. So I am a social worker here at the STS office in Mayfair.
Okay.
Do you know what the STS stands for?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
All right. It stands for School Therapeutic Services. And so as Xander's social worker, I would just be here as a support to him throughout the day if he decides, he's too frustrated in class or has trouble focusing. He can come down here and we can just talk about it. I can also help him with his homework. And I'm just really, really here to be a support for him throughout the day and a support for you as well.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really appreciate you helping him with his homework too, because I really don't have time to do that, and yeah, he needs that.
Yeah. And so work schedule may be an issue with nursing at the hospital, or?
Yeah, like I'm a scrub nurse, so sometimes I'm on call, so my hours aren't always concrete, and sometimes I do have to work nights. So it really varies, but yeah, work schedule is just kind of complex right now, and I'm a single parent, so not much help there. Yeah.
So do you usually work during school hours, or is it pretty sporadic, like whenever they need you?
On Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I work regular school hours, and then on Tuesday, Thursdays, I'm on call.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I do have like some consistency, but Tuesdays, Thursdays, it's iffy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tuesday, Thursday, I'll keep in mind then for future, meetings and stuff like that. So, Xander, how are you doing?
Good.
It's good?
Yeah.
Do you like it at Mayfair?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Homework is really hard, but it's good. I have a lot of friends, and I like my teacher. She's really nice. She gives us a lot of work, and it takes a really long time to do it. But school, yeah, I like school.
And you're in 6th grade, right?
Mhm.
Cool. And I heard that you guys recently moved here a couple years ago.
Mhm. Yeah.
On your intake.
Yeah, the reason why I moved was because I was married and we got a divorce, so I wanted to move as far away from him as possible.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard that Pennsylvania in this area was good and that it was safe and that there would be some work here, so I chose that. And I also have some family down here. My mother lives down here, so I thought it would be a good place to choose,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we just moved here a few years ago.
Okay. Are you liking it, Mom?
Yeah. I'm having a little trouble adjusting, but yeah, we originally came down from south, so it's a little different, but
yeah,
it
is a little bit different.
Yeah.
Here, north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it sounds like you seem to be adjusting pretty well. I mean, these last couple of years with friends and everything. But I've recently talked to your teacher, and it seems like within the last year or so that you've been, having a harder time paying attention in class. I have been getting a little bit. You don't really handle correction very well, from what she was saying. So is that true?
Well, say it like that, but I think a lot, and it's hard to do like one thing at a time, because I'm just thinking a lot about a lot of stuff, and I like talking to my friends a lot because I have a lot of friends, so we talk a lot, and when people tell me I'm doing something wrong, well, I just think that they're calling me dumb. So, and I'm not dumb.
Yeah.
My mom tells me I'm smart, so
He is very smart.
they're being dumb.
Yeah. And your grades show that you are doing really well in your classes, so but I understand, how it may feel.
And I'm just concerned about his homework too. Like like the teacher, I got a call from the teacher that he hasn't been doing his homework consistently, and I know that partially it might be my fault because I'm not home, and that's hard because I really wish I could be around more for him.
Yeah.
But I have to make ends meet, so it's just not an option. And also, I got a call, and I don't know if they contacted you about this, but he's been getting in fights, and that really concerns me. And we haven't really talked about it, but it's just I don't understand why why that's been happening, and I don't really know what to do about it.
Well, Xander, would you like to explain that to your mom?
I guess. Well, some of my friends are really dumb, and they just, I don't know. I think they're just jealous because I have 4 girlfriends and they don't have any, so I don't think the girls like them, and so I think that they just don't understand, and then they call me dumb because it takes me a really long time to do the work when we're in class, and especially if we're in groups, they don't like when I'm in their group, so they make fun of me. And this one kid, his name is Robert, and he made fun of me a lot because we were in a group together with one of my girlfriends, and he liked her, but she didn't like him, and so he called me a stupid head, and I punched him.
Okay. And does that happen a lot with you and Robbie? Or
no, we're usually really good friends, but he called me a stupid head.
Yeah. And that just made you upset to the point.
I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not. I'm sorry that happened.
It's okay. Our teacher came over and we talked about it, and then we had to go to the principal's office, so
yeah,
he talked about it too. He said I shouldn't have punched him.
Yeah. And I know here at Mayfair they're pretty strict with that kind of stuff, so I think that's why they asked us to kind of intervene and just really be a support to you, so that we can help you with your feelings before that happens, and work through them before it happens to the point where you hit someone, So I wanted to I noticed that when you talked about your moving situation, like your relationship with your husband, is it not very well right now, or is it better?
No, it's not better. We don't keep in contact, and he's always trying to contact Xander, but I just don't feel comfortable with him talking to him, and he doesn't. My ex-husband doesn't like that, but Xander is my child, so I feel like I have an obligation to protect him, and I'm just not comfortable with them talking. So we're not in contact really. He'll occasionally try to call me, but I don't answer. So I'm thinking about blocking his number.
Wow.
Dad's pretty mean anyway. You don't need to talk to him.
Yeah.
So is there something that happened that caused this level of distance between you?
He was a bit abusive emotionally to Xander, and something we haven't discussed, but yeah, so, and he had problems of his own, and just took them out on Xander, and I just didn't want to be married to a man like that, so I divorced him.
Do you feel like there was anything that caused your husband to start acting that way?
Yeah, he's a lawyer, and he lost his job, and his job was everything to him. And he loved being a lawyer, and he lost his job, and he, to deal with the loss of it, I guess, started drinking, and just whenever he was drunk, he would just emotionally abuse Xander, and not be very kind to me either. So, yeah, I think the loss of his job definitely had something to do with it. But I just don't want to have anything to do with him. I don't want him near my son. Yeah.
So, Xander, how did you feel about that when that happened to you? When your dad would talk to you like that?
I guess sad. And I would just try to get away. I would try to go to my room, and I just like playing video games. So I try to play video games.
Yeah. Did your dad ever call you any names?
Yeah.
Do you think that might be why you're very sensitive to when other people call you names?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because I get angry.
Yeah.
But then I also get sad. So, and I usually don't want to talk to anybody right after. And I guess I would kind of want to punch my dad. He's mean. So.
Well, it sounds like that's something that is still affecting you. And I think that's something that we could talk about and work through together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to hit people.
Yeah.
I know it's not nice. I don't want to be like my dad.
You seem like a very nice kid, and so these things we can work through, and so that you don't get to that point where you want to hit them or anything. So, okay. And Mom, do you struggle with is there anyone at home with Xander? If you're not at home, do you have like any social supports that help you?
Yeah, my girlfriend from college, she actually works at the hospital too.
Okay.
But she works part-time just because she doesn't want to work full-time, and her husband is able to support her too, so she doesn't need to work full-time. So she's very supportive. She knew my husband because we met in college, so she's very aware of my life. So I do have a great support system with her. Her name's Elizabeth, so she's my best friend.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that's really awesome. So she is able to come over and watch Xander.
Yeah.
When you're not home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that often, or?
She mostly does it on like on Tuesday, Thursdays when I'm on call.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because usually when I work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like, I'm able to pick him up from school.
Okay.
But sometimes I'll work late and she's always willing to pick him up.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, so she's great with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's mostly Tuesday, Thursdays when she can't come and I have to go, I'm on call, so that's the problem, really.
Yeah.
So, especially when when I get a call and he's home from school, I don't know what to do sometimes, so he ends up just sitting at home.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, and I don't like leaving him alone, but what choice do I really have?
Are there any family members in your life that could help you with that? Or?
Maybe my mom, but she is busy herself. And we're kind of on rough terms right now. But she sometimes is able to help. She's not my main support, but
Mm-hmm.
maybe I should try to resolve things with her.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Well, there is actually an after-school program that we are connected with. That
Oh, okay.
if that is ever an issue with your work schedule or anything, Xander could
Yeah.
go to that. And there's a lot of kids that are involved with that, and it's really, they do like games and they work with their homework
I was
and
gonna say,
stuff like that.
I would definitely be interested in it if they offer to help with homework.
Yeah,
Because,
they
like,
definitely do.
oftentimes I come home from work and I just don't have the energy to sit down and help with homework.
Yeah.
You know, I need to make dinner. I need to wash because I've had patients barf all over me. You know, so it's just like I feel bad because, you know, I wish I could help him with his homework, but I just don't have the energy.
Mm.
So if you guys could help with that, I'd really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Homework's really hard, so.
Yeah, and he's smart. I mean, he definitely knows the information. I just think he has a hard time focusing, really.
Yeah, and just sitting down and doing it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So,
in your opinion, Xander, what do you find, like, what subject do you find most difficult?
Probably math.
Mm.
It's really hard, but like I really like science. That's why I'm wearing a science fair shirt.
Ooh.
I did a science fair last year.
That's
It was really
awesome.
fun.
it was great. You
Aw.
did such a good job.
Thanks.
What did you do for it?
I made a water filtration system out of plant roots, and I tried to figure out if they absorbed heavy metals out of the water.
Wow. That just blows my mind.
My teacher
You
helped
sound
out
very
a lot.
smart.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm hoping he'll be a doctor,
Wow.
but no pressure or anything.
Oh.
Yeah, but math is really hard.
Yeah.
And I want to get better at it because you kind of need it for science. But, because that's a part of science I don't like that has math in it. But, I think if someone helped me with my homework, that would be good.
Yeah. And like I said, like I'm here if you just need to get out of the classroom, if you know your teacher's getting to you and you're getting frustrated or anything, you're welcome to come down here as long as you get teacher's permission. And you know, we can take a look at your homework together, and also I'll be meeting with you to kind of work on some things, you know, with your past, with your dad and stuff. Yeah, so I think that's something we could do in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mom, for the after school program, I can get you information about that, and then you can decide if you think that's a good option for you.
Yeah, I definitely need some more information about it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to check in with who's running it and stuff, and
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
check out the logistics of that. So,
Yep, I can get that for you.
thank you.
And also with your working at the hospital,
Yeah.
do you find any issues with financial stability or?
Yeah, I'm really struggling to make ends meet. Sometimes I wonder like how I'm going to get, like, it's embarrassing to say, but like even like get a meal on the table. So, but most of the time I am, but it is a stress, and I sometimes work on the weekends just to make ends meet, but, yeah, I definitely need help with my groceries.
Okay. Yeah, and I can help you find some resources for that to help you
Okay.
out with that, and
Yeah, I definitely need help.
yeah. But as we go from here, just to let you know, Xander, we still have to go through an evaluation process. So I will call you, Mom,
Okay.
about the date, just so we can figure out how to best help Xander and what level of treatment he would need from us.
Okay.
So that's in the future,
Okay,
just so that you would
thanks for
know.
letting me know.
Yeah, and I will also get you information about the after-school program, and then Xander, you're welcome. Even before the evaluation happens, you're welcome to still come down here and we can talk and about whatever, or I can help you with your homework too, because I just really like to get to know you more and just really help you out. Cool.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming in. Hope you guys have a safe trip home.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
It's good meeting you.
It's good meeting you too.